Hi everyone, welcome to my studio and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to show you how I'm painting dandelions. There will be abstract approach to the subject, and it will be done on a 16 by 20 masonite or hardboard with a watercolor ground. I'll be using watercolor and gouache, inks, fountain pens, pencils, and hopefully you will like this presentation. Let's go to the painting board. We'll see how it comes. Okay, sketch is ready. I'm gonna do a little bit minor little adjustment to the sketch with a pencil, and to finish last touches, just to show you, I guess I can draw. I think it's now time is for inking. I'll be using Micron 005. It's very thin line. Normally I was using a dipping pen, but now for this project I think Micron will be just fine. Very thin lines. I always forget to tell you that I'm using watercolor ground on the Masonite, so that's what I'm showing right now. On this close-up you can see it that I'm not following the lines. Pencil is just guidance and just to kind of reference. For the inking, I'll be using acrylic ink, burnt umber, and dipping pen. And again, reason why I'm using a little brown, not black, like a Micron is for certain areas I think that would be better having a little different colors and make it a little bit more interesting to the painting, going with different colors. On the right corner you can see it, I'm using little containers to protect from the spilling ink on the painting. On this close-up you can literally see it, I'm not following the lines, so pencil line is part of the painting, and black lines I use that with a Micron, so it's the part of the painting also. Time for first wash. Where a color ground is not working as well as paper, so it's not absorbing as great as paper. So it looks like they will be so liquid, and I'll be doing sort of like impasto painting, wet in wet, mixing paint on the surface. At this moment looks like it's not organized, but when it will dry, as you can see it right now, I'll create a lot of like a hard edges. It's kind of not organized. I want to show you what happened if you're using regular brushes for this on this kind of surface. It doesn't work great. It's why I decided to use the brushes which are designed for the oil paint, for the dry brushing and lifting. Like you see it right now, I'm doing lifting paint with a brush, Bristle brush. Of course you can use any type of brush for lifting paint, but for this particular surface and for me it's the best one. I feel good. I'm kind of like almost like pushing paint instead like lifting, and that will create the extra edge, very soft, but that's what I'm after, and to create this little hard and soft edges. And right now I'll be lifting paint, but not with a brush, with a rag. Normally I'm using sponge, but sponge is taking very softly and evenly. With a rag I have a control that if a hard push, that I can have those little like holes or clouds, and that's what I'm trying to do, it not even surface. And basically I want to create a drama in the field when the dandelions are standing and they're screaming and singing and they're moving and they're almost exploding. This is right now is like a final touch to showing those little particles kind of like start flying and moving in a space, and say, hey, we are here and we're singing, look at us. And it's just time to sign it, so I know who did it. Just kidding. It's time for inking right now, and I'm using dipping in with a amber brown. acrylic ink, and the reason why I'm using this is because they give me the control on the lines, and there's a little bit different thickness of the line. And here I decided to change it using the blue ink with a Lamy fountain pen, a little bit thicker than regular lines, and I'll be continue doing this in different areas. Reason for this, I want to have a sort of like a reflection of the sky in this little field, and the blue ink will just do that. And right now it's just touching up with a fountain pen with a blue ink. You don't see it right now because I guess the reflection of the light, it doesn't show that it's a blue ink, but just believe me. This Dandelions is not fully developed yet, so white because little particles I want to show is not fully developed. When I show you the next one, when I'm working on it, will be a little bit more developed, almost like exploding. Here you can see it. I just create those lines and make excitement around it. A little bit movements. Imagine this is wind going through those little brushes and little dandelions. And this is one of the just about to explode and send this little in the air. Here you can see it. This is just about to explode and really send them to the air. So the lines will not be defined because it's just about to, like I said, explode. So it's not defined. There will be little delicate lines. I'm still using Lamy fountain pen with a blue ink. You can see it in this shot. It's a really blue ink, but they had like a jaggy, just about to send those little fellows out. You want to use a red ink for make a little bit contrast and to make a little more excitement. This Dandelions is not ready yet, so I decided to keep him a little ready and little lines to make it more interesting for the paintings. As you see it, I'm mixing the black lines, pencil lines, and the red lines together to make a more drama and more. I was repeating excitement, but that's what it is. Painting almost is ready. What I'm using right now is a dipping pen with a brown umber. Very thin lines, very delicate. I want to show the little background, and from the distance you will not see those lines, but they will be part of the painting and give that little bit movement what I'm after. Okay, painting is finished. From the distance, lines almost not visible, but when you stay closer, you can see those lines create a drama, dynamic, and movement, dancing, screaming. It's just like an emotional song going on in this field. Well, I hope you like this presentation of how I'm seeing the dandelions. And many of my art collectors are preferring paintings not being on the glass, so that's why I'm using the cold wax medium to protect the surface. So this way collector can exhibit a painting without glass, and there's no problem with accidentally destroying the surface of the paintings. I hope you like this presentation, and I hope I will be able to see you again and my next presentation. And keep painting.